So, is this new you being born? Do you feel a sense of rebirth, a sense of arrival into yourself, into your new identity, into forward momentum and clarity? And if so, that is beautiful. In this energy update, I want to talk more about how we can keep that momentum going and how we can support ourselves fully embodying our new identity, and how this relates to our life, to the micro decisions, actions, thoughts, and feelings that we have during the day, and how this supports the collective. If that is interesting to you, stay tuned for this energy update. My name is Chata Akker. All right. So, let's do a little recap. We were in Pisces. No, let's recap even more. Year of the snake, shedding. And then we had the Pisces season where it's that last little stretch, like what else can we really let go of? What is not serving us? And we stepped into all that direct energy as we stepped into Aries season. Mercury went direct, Jupiter went direct, and all that forward momentum last week. And then there was still a little bit of this lag of like, oh, my new identity being and for momentum is here, but it hasn't fully landed yet. And now as we step into April, this new version, this identity is fully landing. And to allow it to land more wholesome and fully, we're invited to release the old identities as we come into self-forgiveness, as we release the old identities, release any shame, any guilt, any stories of the past, come to that self-forgiveness or forgiveness of anyone who we might need to forgive, so that we can be really present, because we're being asked to be right here present, not wallowing in the past, not in our victimhood story, not in what has been, shoulda, coulda, woulda. What is here present and where we're moving towards, right? And so the focus of the identity is, who am I becoming and who am I now? So who am I becoming? I'm becoming someone who's courageous, who writes books, who completes tasks, who is a good listener, whatever it may be for you, who has a successful business. This is who you are. This is where you're going, and now starting to bring that identity right here in the present from your future self, from that future visualization, and choosing the right actions, support, words, thoughts, feelings that is going to support you to fully embody that now. So if you reverse engineer, what are the steps and the things that you need to go after or do to get you to where you desire to go? Your goal, your projected pathway. Who do you need to call? What relationships are you calling in, or what relationships do you need to step away from? What coach or what skill might you need to learn to get there? You know, really look at your life and like, what diet might you be needing? Where do you need to be? With whom? What are your daily choices or habits that's going to support you to fully embody and become that version of you that you know that you are able to be, that you are already and are becoming? But it takes those micro decisions and micro moments and micro commitments in the now to get ourselves there. And this is the same for what's happening in the collective. We're being asked to really stop wallowing about the past of what's happened, you know, over thousands of years, over the last 100 years, over this last decade, over the last year. Our focus is where energy flows, where energy flows is what we're manifesting, what we're creating. And so really taking the focus of our personal past story and bringing it to the here and future, right here, in the embodiment of where we're going, and doing the same for the collective. So yes, this is where we've been, this is what's happening out in the world, but what is the world that we are creating? What's the world that we want for our children? What does that Mecca utopia look like? And if that's the mecca and utopia that I want to be a part of creating for future generations, for myself, for my family, for my community and children, then what embodiment do I need to take today, right here, right now? What micro step do I need to do? Do I need to plant a tree? Do I need to recycle? Do I need to have some conversations with the government? Do I need to, what is your place, your spot in it? And with all of this energy, we're really being asked to be laser focused. Laser focused. Because where we put our focus is where energy flows, is what we're creating and manifesting. And we're also being asked to be laser focused because there's so much distraction, so much noise, that we need to be laser focused on what we're choosing to give our attention and our time and our energy to. Is it supporting us to where we're going? Is it depleting our energy? Is it enhancing our energy? Does it feel amplifying or degrading? So being laser focused on where we're going, what we're needing to do, because there are many excuses to get distracted, whether it's things on the news, things that's happening out on the outer world stages, whether it is ads on our computer and social media, whether it is our own little coping habits, those all little stalls and distractions, whether it's people's traumas, do you really need to hold that, or can you just walk away? And distraction could also look like, how am I going to say this? Let's see. Can also look like progress sometimes, but it's actually a distraction. We need to make sure we're in action mode. And if we have a list of things to do, but maybe those things are all very passive, it feels like we're doing stuff, but is it really for momentum? Are you filling out those forms and making those phone calls and taking those action steps to your goal, or are you just taking passive actions that are actually not getting you to your goal, but you feel like you've been productive because you're just crossing things off a list? That's distraction too, right? So being really careful how we're allowing ourselves to be distracted, and putting that laser focus. What is today's output? Like real, tangible output, right? And nudging ourselves, pushing ourselves a little, not like forcing and like ungracefully forcing things. No, with ease and grace, moving forward, enjoy, and nudging ourselves to this new edge of how we can show up, If you're scared to be on a stage, yeah, it's easy to fold and find things to distract yourself, but give that edge, that extra nudge. Get on that stage, speak, be surprised what might awaken in you. So that's the invitation. In the world of sensory overload, of information overload, it can get easy to be distracted. Oh, I could do this course and that course and that course and that course and all of these things because it's going to get me there. But at the end of the day, did you take a step? Did you book a client? Did you, look for your next home? Did you, whatever it is that you're doing, did you actually do something tangible in the physical, in this real world towards it? So that's that distraction piece with the sensory overload. And what is needed to not get distracted is really claiming our inner authority. If we are listening to and being able to be quiet enough to listen to our own voice and our own inner authority and take action, then we won't get so distracted. We have 20 options coming to us. Oh, should I do this, that? I'll do all of it. Listen, be still. Listen to your inner authority, your intuition, and then decide. And don't, fully decide. 2 feet in and you go for it. And it might have not been the greatest decision, but you can change it afterwards, but fully decide. Because when we're in this indecision, should I or should I not? Should we go here? And I know this from my own life and experience. Like, let's make those decisions. I'm going to decide in 2 minutes, in 1 day, in 24 hours. If it's a big decision, I'm going to sleep on it. Give yourself that time lock and then just go for momentum. No more stalling. No more slithering around like a snake. This is the year of the fire horse, and we are blazing forward. So really embodying that self-leadership, that inner courage, that inner strength, that inner authority, that decisiveness. Dare to trust yourself and move forward into the unknown. That's what's being asked right now. All right, thank you for connecting and listening. If you enjoyed this, then subscribe to my channel. If you want to show some love, I'd be grateful. And if you want to connect more, check out the description below. And you can sign up for some things. Just check it out. Much love. Mwah. Have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month, beautiful forward momentum. Whoop. Bye.